I've been fasting, I ain't eating. They sleep on me, so fuck it, I ain't sleeping. 7 days without work makes 1 week. I ain't weak, I don't break, so I'm working through the weekends. I need to get a separate crib for my achievements and some LASIK for these people who would say they couldn't see it. Had to leave that life they got left while I got right. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights. Fuck a dot, call a plumber if you need some pipe. I'm strapped up with a mic, dildo in the dike. 23 flows will get you served like a fucking spike. Handling these bars like that thing on a fucking bike. These niggas saying amen like they seeing Christ. Cause I'm not human, give me space, you got no life. People watch me, I would never, I don't got the time. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights. Never gave a fuck about fame or being rich. If niggas disrespect my name, I ain't saying shit. I ain't pussy, I let God handle battles. And when karma 360s, I laugh and say battle. Bitch, don't compare me to people doing it for clicks. I am not the average, I average 26. 6 boards, no assists, but still passing on you niggas. So when you play in my game, it's no wonder that you shooting bricks. Keep it pushing, please, you are not in my league. I'm independently doing numbers you cannot conceive. I approve my own budget, then disperse it to me. Then give a fraction of the profits to the rest of the team. You can deny it all you want, I'm in a league of my own. I don't flex unless I speak on how I got it alone. My motivation's providing the people substance, and you can hate it or love it, but I know that you still playing my songs as Dax. Yeah. I've been fasting, I ain't eating. They sleep on me, so fuck it, I ain't sleeping. 7 days without work makes 1 week. I ain't weak, I don't break, so I'm working through the weekends. I need to get a separate crib for my achievements and some LASIK for these people who would say they couldn't see it. Had to leave that life they got left while I got right. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights.
They won't sit at my table while I'm eating. Take the food out my plate while they reaching. That's why I'm cautious with the company I'm keeping. I don't wanna make friends unless we fight the same demons. I'm just a product of my pain, can you blame me? I just be talking to this cup, like, can you save me? My life a movie, everybody tryna play me, but I never take defeat because I made it out the pavement. I see snakes in the grass, goats in the studio. Nobody really knows anybody, that's just for you to know. I'm serving solo dolo big body, cause I've been through the most. I'm focused on the grind, got no time to be with a groupie hoe. I'm curving her ass, bitch I pass. My diamonds like grass, I pay cash. Me I take chance, I make plans. Minding my wax, smoking my gas, yeah.
I've been fasting, I ain't eating. They sleep on me, so fuck it, I ain't sleeping. 7 days without work makes 1 week. I ain't weak, I don't break, so I'm working through the weekends. I need to get a separate crib for my achievements and some LASIK for these people who would say they couldn't see it. Had to leave that life they got left while I got right. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights. 40 days, 40 nights, 40 tries to get it right. People see you shine, first instincts to dim your light. People tried to crucify, destroy me in the public eye, but I ain't catching feelings cause I'm too busy catching flights. Bitch, I got different goals. I'm the plug, I'm electric when I'm hitting the hole. I'm inspired by the greats, I'm young enough to know who paved the way, but old enough to see I'm paving the road. So get the fuck off my dick, my material's real, not materialistic. I only listen to myself, this other music's toxic. My flow is so fucking dirty, I might have to mop shit. And you ain't fucking with my spirit unless it's like cockpit. Stop it, I don't give a fuck if I'm ever considered popping. The road less traveled is the one that I'm walking. Self-made pay, let them hate, fuck I don't care. Skip the escalator, turn left, took the stairs, peace. I've been fasting, I ain't eating. They sleep on me, so fuck it, I ain't sleeping. 7 days without work makes 1 week. I ain't weak, I don't break, so I'm working through the weekends. I need to get a separate crib for my achievements and some LASIK for these people who would say they couldn't see it. Had to leave that life they got left while I got right. Searching for the meaning, 40 days and for 40 nights. 40 days, 40 nights. Had to get left just to get right. Never gonna sleep, I'ma go grind.
Make friends unless we fight the same demons. I'm just a product of my pain, can you blame me?
Had to get left just to get right. Won't change and I ain't no fake. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. Got my head, my space, way out your range. I mute you names and I talk big game. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. Yeah, New York with my state of mind. Every statue is at liberty to get declined. I break rules, every branch that I will defy is governed by the thoughts that you heard through a grapevine. Me and Siri switching lanes to my baselines. Hanging up on bitches, throwing pussy for a FaceTime. They say dogs go to heaven, so these niggas out here walking up a tree. I see them sniffing like the K9. Niggas claiming that I don't spit hot shit. I murder beats off top, that's off rip. 6 feet is the distance, your coffin is buried in the place. I got crowds doing mosh pits. And I ain't never getting boxed in my 3-step drop. Quarterbacks every option. And this is not a TikTok trend. Putting in work's the only time that I got getting. Like Billy, I'm the bad guy. I lash out on the trash they let pass by. Then I go outside and start rapping. I bet everybody watching thinking nigga throwing gang signs. I kneel, I pray, I stay up way. I won't change and I ain't no fake. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. I'ma hit my space, way out your range. I mute you names and I talk big game. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake.
Well, it's a big bill, counting little bills, stripper tipping bad bitch with a big plan. Got a bigger vision, no time for you. All my time spent making decisions. I'm the product and the dealer on a mission for commission. If you ever cross me, don't be calling me. People trying to make themselves feel better with their apology. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm still on 2 degrees. Got rid of the leeches, all of a sudden I got jewelry. Cause all of a sudden I got my bread up. Cause I got fed up. They used to block me, now it's Versace like I'm Donatella. And now my life is bomb as ever, sweet as Amaretta. I'm hopping out and now the driver holding my umbrella. Cause it's a snowstorm now and I'ma make it rain. Mexicans gon' always find a way even if it ain't a way. How you gonna try and cross me? You gotta bum me, cross him over, back it up, I hit him with the fadeaway.
I kneel, I pray, I stay up way. I won't change and I ain't no fake. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. I'ma hit my space, way out your range. I mute you names and I talk big game. If you ever cross me, better look both ways. I got too much sauce and a lot at stake. Yeah.
Like snort, like snort.
Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples. And these heads, oh man, what created evil? We're all created equal. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I climb these tables and these heads, all men were created evil. Nobody's beaten for the time. Evil walks among the people, it's not hard to find. We play the game of life and search for terms when all the while the only guarantee is that nobody makes it out alive. Faith in hand we overlook, cause human nature's bad is good. We try to walk straight as we tightrope with the holy book, reading passages while judging others, giving dirty looks. We teeter-totter on the line of sinner and misunderstood. No one's perfect, we're exposed. We try to hide, but God knows. Then water seeds we didn't plant and wonder why they don't grow. Fake friends, good foes, a world together all alone. An oxymoron, 7 billion people lost with one home. Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples. And these heads, oh man, what created evil? We're all created evil. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I climb these tables and these heads, more men were created.
Young girls get in traffic. People like the way you innocent while these little kids getting cancer. God tell me what's the benefit. He reminded me that he's still good. Got a perfect plan when it's all bad. Even if we never really understand, we can still hit our knees and ask that. Whole world full of evil. Should be taken out, should be put down. But he's patient with his little people. While the dark powers keep on running around. Come a time when he bring peace, when he bring rest, when he bring love. Gotta hope in the meantime that he mean well and it means something. When the good people die young and the bad happens to the good folks, that the kingdom still come. In the Christ where I gotta put hope. You ain't gotta see it same as I see it, but you gotta see it for yourself. If it ain't a God, can it be a good? I don't know it all, trying to help.
Bad things happen to good people. It's not fair, but with good comes evil. Look to God as I climb these steeples. And these heads, oh man, what created we're all created evil. Bad things happen to good people. I know it's not fair, but with good comes evil. I know the God that I climb these tables Struggling, I'm trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect's something that I'll never be. Yeah, I remember days back as a kid, they was hating, saying I was never gonna beat nothing dope. They were saying I was never gonna make it, they would try to put me in a headlock, have me by the throat. They would say I was a little boy, snot nose, wrong path, I was dodging all the potholes. Syndrome, they diagnosed, called Stockholm, going through hell, was looking on a hot pole. Mama said I was a special case, and demons talk to those we cannot replace. That the world was a hell and a test of faith, to crown those who would walk through the heaven's gates. So I sit and wait, face to face with those who would try to break my mental state, then take all the hurt and pain and paint barbers I use as a shoulder weight. Now my strength got the people acting like who's stopping them. We ain't never seen a nigga this poppin' without that garbage that be brainwashing them. So every time I get a chance, I'm bombing the verbal vomit. It's tick tick tock and I'm into a coffin. Your 15 seconds is up beyond. It's the bucks you chase couldn't chip my commas. I died just grace and I paid my homage. Fuck cheese when I'm spitting this nachos. Niggas didn't believe I was spitting the gospel. Now they gotta receive. Take a swig of the hot souls. Bow and get on their knees cause the verse is Picasso. I won't fold, yes I got my soul. Every bar I throw with a strike I bold. They won't pick me, no. I was there or gold. Now the pack they chose, I'ma break them home. Struggling, I'm trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect's something that I'll never be. Struggling, I'm trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect's something that I'll never be. Now I'm a veteran. They didn't know they was fucking around with a specimen. Many men tried to get me, but my adrenaline came in so heavy that I was able to take on 10 of them. Every battle was when I made them irrelevant. The screams loud, the cries of men deafening. I told them all I was sorry and that I'm heaven sent, but if I gotta kill them, then fuck it, I'll go to hell again. Now I'm straight driving it. I see demons pull up outside to the left and the right, trying to get up inside. So I gas every beat and let them know what I'm vibing with. Don't give me that paper, I'm not signing it. That's the evil, you niggas ain't disguising it. I'm sitting with it, I'm talking about silences. If they wanna pump it, I'm throwing a peace sign to it. Hate the hate, then put the game in reverse, but the base engaged into the flames I emerge. Grab the gates of hell to close and turn to the devil's face and said we are returned. Every cell and each and every single nerve in my body jumped as I began to purge. And I hit the bend and sped around the curve to the sign that said return back up to earth. Now they haunt me, kicking up off me, waking the people up like some cook of coffee. Devil know what he doing, so he trying to stop me. Breaking the chains of mental slaves on a path less chose, went against the grain. Everybody fucking knows that's the next terrain. Anybody who opposed burns and heats the flame, throws and seeks the sheep, then begin to change. Struggling, I'm trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect's something that I'll never be. Struggling, I'm trying to find my way. Fighting, I'm having battles with faith. They criticize me and speak on my name, but perfect's something that I'll never be. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. Sometimes I ask myself if God cries like we do. I wonder if God cries. Maybe his pain is the rain. Maybe the storm that we face means God is ashamed of the creatures that he made and how lost we became in this world that he gave. I guess we'll never know. It's cool to wonder, right? Dark times, but we act like it's some light. We use religion as a way to judge and crucify a million different ones, trying to fit us like a suit and tie. Kids having gunfights from sundown to sunlight. We argue abortion and then we argue gun rights. All these opinions contradict on the both sides. Left, right, most votes, or the post with the most likes. So many questions, not a lot of answers. $100 billion, still no cure for cancer. Screw conspiracies, I'm not one for the banter, but it's someone close to me, so now it really matters. I used to smile at rainbows, but maybe that's God's frown. And the sun showers signify the feeling that he has when somebody does good, turns around, does bad, then tricks themselves out the good they already had. It's frustration, and the wind is the push in our back as we walk away from Satan. And maybe the thunder is the sound of God clapping when he's banging Dax music on his playlist. I wonder if God cries. Maybe his pain is the rain. Maybe the storm that we face means God is ashamed of the creatures that he made and how lost we became in this world that he gave. What would God do? If he was in our shoes, I bet he'd stay off social media and not watch news. I bet he'd fix the Middle East and bring peace to the current situation between Palestinians and Jews. That's a tall order. I bet God would probably have a mean crossover and find a lane different cultures could exist within the myth that the color of our skin should separate us all instead of bring us closer. Fix racism, classism, fascism, sexism, anyism that even exists. Cause to separate one in a world full of people where we all created equal will never be it. I bet he wouldn't sleep. If that's the only time he's chasing his dreams, I bet he'd shoot every shot that he had and not pass with the knowledge that the devil's playing on his team. I wonder if God cries. Maybe his pain is the rain. Maybe the storm that we face means God is ashamed of the creatures that he made and how lost we became in this world that he gave or made. Maybe God knew we would go insane. Maybe God gave pain so we'd appreciate the times without, and when we had it, keep faith. Maybe God doesn't give strength but gives tough times, cause that builds strength if you know how a muscle's designed. And maybe God gives hate when we ask for love, so when we find it we can see it clear and open our eyes. And if he really does cry, I hope he knows I try as my time flies by, and that when I hit that sky we gon' bump this song for eternity as time passes. I wonder if God cries. Maybe his pain is the rain. Maybe the storm that we face means God is ashamed of the creatures that he made and how lost we became in this world that he saved. It's Dax. Amen.
And when you really examine the concept of eternity, one will find that there is no end. Life after death is a concept humans still don't understand.
How long is eternity? I don't understand. Some say forever, but if it's forever, then when does it come to an end? It's more than a concept, an infinite time that we spend. It confirms that our lives here on earth are a blip of existence and don't make a dent. As we get older, it creeps in our mind, the thought of the end and beginning of time. The life that we thought that we lived doesn't matter, approaching the thought that someday we all die. I get confused when I look in the sky. What is this water hitting my eyes? Maybe the rain is the pain and shame that hits earth when God cries. As we get older, we don't care what we did. It's not the things we receive, but the things we give. We try to go back to the time we were kids, but those shoes no longer fit. And then we finally realize that everyone dies, but not everyone lives. So I'm taking a chance. I'm living my life in the moment and not in a future that's not in my hands. I'm giving my time to the people who love me for everything that I am. I'm living my life in reality, not for a post that they'll tap when they open the gram. I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm not gonna dwell on my past mistakes. I'm bridging the gap between my dreams and what I see while I'm awake. They say leave it up to fate. Well, fate favors those who take. Cause if eternity's forever and all this is temporary, why wait? Humanity's lost. We obsess the price of material things, but at what cost? Then treat time like currency and spend it for applause, because we think that life is just a game we can turn on and off. We build, we break, renew, replace. We 9 to 5 and count the days for 40 years till 65, then live off what our pension pays. We fall in line as mental slaves. Our bodies work, our minds are caged. And that's why people say the richest place you'll find is at the graves, full of hopes and dreams that people never chased, full of feelings that we felt but never got to say. All the thoughts inside our heads that we kept stored and locked away. As our age increased and we got old and everything decayed, and when we finally realized that our whole lives was not a game, and that time was a commodity that we could not regain, and that we were in control and there was no one else to blame, is the day that we change. It's eternity, no way, no way. Eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way. Eternity, no way. It's eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way, no way. It's eternity, no way. Eternity, no way.
What are you doing with your time? What is your definition of happiness? Are you giving more than you're taking? And finally, if it were to all end right now, What are you holding on to that you need to let the world see?
Just bought a black Bentley truck, but I got no black tuxedo. I ain't even put a post up, giving no fucks, no ego. No, that's a lie, homie. We all got a little bit of high rise, homie. A BBR, yeah, but I got bub on the shelf. I'm in love with myself, won't die lonely. You asking why not, why me, homie? Get tough, don't cry on me, bitch. I suffered to get rich, I became a president, but they can't put a tie on me. Got my mama a new whip, a CVO clean as a new Q-tip. A Harley Davidson trike, the hard way to spin right. I gave part of my life just to do this, and gave part of my heart when Shawty Fat died. No, my brother wasn't on the block, crack guy. Blood on my face from the shot, trap side. I didn't realize I was baptized at the time, but the time was a rhyme I confined and compartmentalized. I built like a builder, milled and I drilled up dirt to a tiller, marginalized. And part of it's pride, the other part of it is my eyes. What I've seen, what I've done, what I've lost, what I've won, I was made to become that guy. So when the stage light hit the boy in the leather jacket, that's me at the steeple. Rock and roll, here's the church. Rock and roll, here's the people. And we're all evil, always wanting something new to be famous. People, we've been watching over.
They've been watching and looking right through a peephole. Claim fame is nice, so I'ma need some insurance on it so I can get half of what it equals. The other half, in case I turn evil, is reparations for the misled people. I never meant to do that, but in between the alcohol and shows and couple of bad hoes, I may have fell a little bit off track. See, I was never meant to fall in line. Every track was a stand. I don't walk left, right, let's be talking about a marching band. The headspace that I'm in got these people looking at me like a Martian, man. They tryna butter me up, margarine. Said my soul was the cause to trend in my consciousness, and as a result, I ain't never fucking picking up the call again. I don't give a fuck what you say, I ain't never gonna change, but I came and I did it my way. I got the crowd packed screaming words back, saying Dax every time I hit the goddamn stage. Pussy, you ain't gonna touch what I made. Don't you ever try to say that you know or you feel my pain. We not the same, I'm off the chain. I'm in the storm, but man, terrain, and I ain't fucking with bad vibes. Dax is an American pastime, blowing up on the feet like a landmine. So don't ever ask why I'm the bad guy, cause that's what happens when you something they can't find. As I look into my eyes and pass by the mirror lies, I see someone broken inside that hides as the fame deprived, but helps build the life that they all define as one of a kind.
Always wanting something to be famous. People, we've been watching over you. We're all people, always wanting something new to be famous. People, we've been watching over you.
My sorrow, and when I speak, my words right my wrongs. I pray one day the pain that was the best day I had. Every day since back then, I can get you off my head. Every thought, every step, you were the one that I had. You had a spot in my bed, now your pain on my chest. Know that I don't even wanna tell this story. This book doesn't end in glory. That day at the back of the party, caught you and you screamed you're sorry. I walked outside and cried and noticed that I started to bleed. The rush of pain, betrayal, then buckled me right to my knee. I can't help myself. I had you, didn't want no one else. How'd you think it felt? Why don't these songs help? My eyes bleed. I don't cry no more. The pain that spills is tainted, filled with my sorrow. And when I speak, my words right my wrongs. I pray one day the pain will stay inside these songs. And if it don't, the memories we had will haunt and won't let me go. And I'll be forced to face the rain, then one day realize that I'm all on my own. My heart is broke, but you knew that would happen when you gave him yours. I hope you know this hurts and it shakes me right to my core. Some things you cannot take back. I'm not perfect, but I tried, so don't you even say that. And every time I press replay in my mind, I feel blood rushing straight to my eyes. My eyes bleed. I don't cry no more. The pain that spills is tainted, filled with my sorrow. And when I speak, my words right my wrongs. I pray one day the pain will stay inside these songs.
Pando killed the beat.
All the pain and the dead weight that I master is calling me sensei. I've been tripping so much I need free mind, like the thoughts in my head are expense paid. Every time that they look me in my eyes, they see anger engulfing a dense flame that can burn down a city of lost souls and then circle the earth in like 10 days. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. I've been there and I won't forget. I know what it feels like to get shit on and get no respect. When the people you love don't believe until they see a check. So I'm throwing the peace sign in the meantime, and I must confess, fuck you, man, it's no regrets. I'm off that. I said that I've been that. I said I was coming, I pulled right up on him, and now I'm a spin back. I'm an emergence. See, dispatch. So when I arrive in the room, I get pushed to the front with no kickback. Yeah, you cannot minimize every second and every minute I'm working. I see the tweets, but I know you ain't eating because you can't eat if you chirping. All of the pain that I burden is one of a kind and two for certain. 3 or 4 the most important reasons why my raps are sermons. 4th, I'm learning to cope with the pain while I navigate fame. I paint these paintings painfully right on my window pane. The blood that spills is tainted, stained, and filled with my disdain. The strokes evoke that burning flame that circles earth and all my rage and washes souls who lost. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. So keep checking, I cut them like C-sections. I ain't fucking with pussies, you come out the stomach and then it's a beheading. Yeah, we don't relate, I've aborted the fake and the rest of you weak tenants get adopted, or I'm drinking poison and praying to God the birth is a miscarriage. Fuck, bitch, I'm a sinner, my blood is a paint. You can get baptized. I remember the days I was nothing and I got it stored in my mind like a flash drive. Yeah, I see the fear in their eyes when I speak and I know as I pass by. Yeah, that life is a bitch and I'm fucking the raw and it's straight in the backside. Yeah, I make a move, they checking me on top so they can't get ahead of me, stirring the pot. I'm in the stew, right in a mix and I got the recipe. My pain is a source of energy, no shortcuts headed to destiny. Ain't got a track, don't even check for me, you can get lost like an identity. My thoughts roam my GPS is the pain from the past that I cannot heal. And when I write these words, they drive my brain to a place I cannot feel. My emotions spring then fall, the seasons change and then reveal that all my pain was just the focus needed used to steer the wheel. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no. You don't know what I've been through, you couldn't even guess. I was lost in a state of mind you couldn't find if I gave an address. I was giving them FaceTime, but the time faced was a non-connect. I've been on to the next move, they all check mine like we playing chess. Fuck you, man, it's no regrets. Ain't never signed, stood, and remained the boss. In a world that is full of facades where if you speak, you get nailed to a cross. I won't be silent, I am outspoken. I am the product of pain, so when you see my name, no fame could never break down a brain that is already broken. Every wound is a paid devotion. They fill words as I purge emotions. Scabs hair as I drop hits that bleed loud from demonic omens. The system decides we spend and we buy while most of our time is spent in bed. The dreams we have all stay inside. We sleep and wake and live with regret. The price of life is half the cost. The price of fame could cost your head. If infamy is what you seek and propaganda is what you spread. Propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda.
Look what they did, indoctrinated. They convince us all that everything we say is racist, and blood will change it, that's what happens. Y'all need balance, y'all need blacks and whites and lefts and rights to stop the madness. They planned it. It's Trump or Biden, we all been divided by it in the streets. Elections always been rigged, I ain't surprised when somebody cheats. All I see is pentagrams and the propaganda, but our priority's the vaccine. It ain't hard for wolves to find a flock when the sheep are fast asleep. Too many people lack character, too many journalists scaring you, too many pencils attempting to rewrite the Constitution. They probably gonna tear it up. I love the country, but I don't trust the people taking care of us. We went to bed with the American dream, we woke up in Nightmerica.
And all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda, and all I see is propaganda, propaganda. I was walking home on a Sunday. 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 Not looking back, but I'm not looking forward to anything in my life, cause it never liked me. I can't sleep cause I don't know what's inside me. The devil's demons haunt and do divide me. And I think I'm over it. so I won't stop walking. If I told you the story that you wouldn't believe, not sure I should feel a sigh of relief. Yeah, damn, but he didn't get me. But for some odd reason I don't feel free. So now what? This pain is too much. The screams of the people make music in my head until it listens too tough. So I must wipe my mind of everything I saw in that church. Suppress all these feelings even though that they hurt. I don't understand how you could let this happen. God, I wanna know why you would even let that man on earth. I believe that this life is by you and whatever you choose is the best. I believe in the choices you make even though they may hurt and affect. I'm just human, I don't understand you. I know you are very complex. What should I go do next? My thoughts cannot connect. My PTSD shakes me and leaves me depressed. In the back of my mind there's a place that I know full of sorrow. When I think of those times my anxiety feels what is hollow. I don't know when it'll go away, but I hope it'll go away. I just pray I feel better when I sleep and wake up tomorrow. Left foot, right foot, keep walking. Left foot, right foot, keep walking. Don't look back, your past is haunting. Demons creeping, always stalking. In that church I got down crawling. Could not stop my eyes from bawling. Children screaming, bodies falling. Keeps on shooting, bullets hawking. Someone help us, please just stop him. Why is he laughing? He's been plotting. Says get up, I hear death calling. I stood up and started walking. We locked eyes and he was smiling. Shot himself, I saw him dying. Adrenaline was in my system, I couldn't stop, I had to go. But I just knew that if I made it, I'd get out and praise the Lord. Now I'm walking on this Sunday and I just hope I make it home. I was walking home on a Sunday. 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 No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are a light. Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated, so tell me what it's worth. I done seen these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze, they say that means that I'm on earth. If they wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name, it better be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains, I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect, but I'm working, gotta swear that I'm still searching for a reason. Now I'm trying to like I'm diving off the deep end. Underwater, don't nobody hear me screaming. I'm surrounded by these money-hungry demons. I'm surrounded, so many fakes I stopped counting. No gravity, but I'm still grounded. They can't see cause their vision is clouded. Man, I feel like I'm walking on mountains. My heart broke, but yes, it's still pounding. Lost my soul and then went and found it. I hope heaven ain't full of crowded. Hell ain't worth it, I'll scream and shout it. Don't make these people your idols. Forget about all of the followers. Jesus had 12 disciples. If they tell you it's fake, it's cause they ain't fought for survival. And when they facing the judge, they still put their hand on the Bible. Got my faith like a gun and I laid it off like a rifle. I keep speaking the truth and I do not care if it's viral. I ain't changing for nothing, no getting trapped in your cycle. Cause I know failure ain't fatal and that success isn't final. I got love for my enemies, you can check all my vitals. All the negative energy is a downward spiral. You can cancel me, laugh at me, call me out of my title. It won't break me or shake me, no, I will not show weakness. Is this real life or am I dreaming? Why are these times so misleading? I don't see God but believe him. And I don't need fame, you can keep it. Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated, so tell me what it's worth. I done seen these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze, they say that means that I'm on earth. If you walked inside my shoes, you would last a day. I ain't got nothing to lose by having some faith. I ain't got nothing to prove to people who hate. So what I'm finna do is say it again, yeah. Trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, being real gets you hated, so tell me what it's worth. I done seen these people change and try to twist up all my words. I've been stuck inside a maze, they say that means that I'm on earth. If they wanna know my pain, then they can read it in a verse. If they praying on my name and pay to be inside a church. Don't need diamonds, don't need chains, I ain't a slave to all these perks. I ain't perfect, but I'm working, God, I swear that I'm still searching for a reason. Now I'm kinda like I'm knocking off the TV. Underwater, no nobody in me sleeping. I'm surrounded by this money, hungry Dear God, protect us from anything that wasn't sent by you. Back when the time was hard, I swear, nigga, I was saving up. I stayed in my lair, riding on the waves, like not brave enough. Hanging out too late, mama used to pray that son to make it up. Now I graduated school, going on tour, selling out stadiums. I was never one to brag a lot. Head down when I splashed on my flow west, that's an afterthought. Same feeling when I crashed the yacht. Put my foot up in the game, crossing off names, promise that I can't stop. All I do is drop hits, people throw fits, cause they know they can't top. All I see is people hate, I don't pay unless I go to the bank. I will never give those people a chance. Jealousy is weak and I don't relate. Harder people trying to clown me a fake. Same people wanna eat on my plate. You will never get the time of day. I'm too busy going state to state. I promise you niggas I'm building a dynasty. Yeah, my success is payback. I don't know what you say cause my language is foreign. I speak what is written on paychecks. I invest in myself, my money and wealth connect. My life's a racetrack. I spit gas, deliver, I mailman. Rinse and breathe my hit like hell, man. I don't stop, I'm on but go off. I get paid to breathe and write songs. You're not on my level, I blast off. Ain't it funny, I used to get passed on. Now they all call me for help. I tell them to deal with the hand they were dealt. You fucking people never knew how I felt. I didn't complain and went and got it myself. Now I'm off that. God drive, you can check it on Carfax. I remember days people wouldn't call back. Now they see me on TV. You wanna call Dax, you gon' have to see me on a PC. My fees times 3, what you made fall back. You gon' have to see me on a PC. My fees times 3, what you made fall back. I was never one to brag a lot. Head down when I splashed on my flow west, that's an afterthought. Same feeling when I crashed the yacht. Put my foot up in the game, crossing off names, promise that I can't stop. All I do is drop hits, people throw fits, cause they know they can't top. All I see is people hate, I don't pay unless I go to the bank. I will never give those people a chance. Jealousy is weak and I don't relate. Harder people trying to clown me a fake. Same people wanna eat on my plate. You will never get the time of day. I'm too busy going stage to stage. So stay away from me. You ain't never even gonna get a date from me. Everybody wanna don't know what it takes to be. You don't know what I did, I basically. But the name myself can't label me. Some fun that I'm paying me. I'm independent, baby. Greatest in the making. And I won't switch, I'm already rich. Constipated when it comes to the money, I don't give a shit. Give it to charity, give it to God. Reverse his name that you a bitch. If you hating on a kid, people said I wouldn't make it. Look what I did, look how I live. Concentrating on myself and I put on my time and these wrist. So if I don't got time for the game, just remember I drive in a different lane. I don't care if we human, we focus on different things. We are not in the same. I see all the hate, I see all the fakes. I live in their brains, they live on my page. They chasing the fame, I cannot relate. I'm changing it. I was never one to brag a lot. Head down when I splashed on my flow west, that's an afterthought. Same feeling when I crashed the yacht. Put my foot up in the game, crossing off names, promise that I can't stop. All I do is drop hits, people throw fits, cause they know they can't top. All I see is people hate, I don't pay unless I go to the bank. I will never give those people a chance. Jealousy is weak and I don't relate. Harder people trying to clown me a fake. Same people wanna eat off my plate. You will never get the time of day. I'm too busy going state to state. I'm tired, man. Sometimes I just sit in my room and I just hold my breath. Let all the pressure and anxiety build up. And just let the time pass by. I First I couldn't breathe, now I'm suffocating. Maybe the pressure from the fame isn't worth what I'm chasing. I don't know. I used to say God's playing, now the devil's on my team acting foul and it's all flagrant. Trying to push me off the path that I'm steady paving. Sin is the currency and every day I'm making payments. I don't wanna live in it, but I heard a saying, good knows evil cause the houses are both adjacent. I don't know if I should go for these goals. I've seen people gain the world but lose their souls. My anxiety is building as the weight of it grows. I seclude myself in privacy inside my home, and I barely answer calls. And when I see my phone, I'm reminded that the real feeling of being alone is having millions who love you but can leave you, or say that they hate you at the moment they don't fuck with a song. I used to laugh it off, now I hold my breath and suffocate. Then I sit and wait just to see if I can kill the hate. And as I'm fleeting, I see God at the heaven's gates, then come back down to fight another day. Then I grab that same phone and smile and wave and pour my empty heart into a song that they won't praise. They say patience is the key, but they didn't tell me while I wait I'd be locked inside a steel cage. Something's wrong, I feel claustrophobic. I'm stuck living in the past and not the moment, or the future where my life is only more broken, cause those wounds from the past are still open. I take sips of love and every single time it's poison. I see women who can't see past my employment, or see me as enjoyment, so I can't enjoy it cause the ride's temporary and they leave once they crash and destroy it. I don't think this life is healthy. Why didn't anybody tell me? Everybody'd want help but nobody wanna help me. I'm an ATM, a therapist, and everybody's friendly, and they hide their real intentions but my mind won't let me. If I make a sad song, don't ask me if I'm happy. Fuck a hook, my pain isn't catchy. If you relate, or worse, feel badly, fucking pity me at least and check in if you at me. That's the only way I know who it touches. That's why I stay awake and answer DMs by the hundreds, so I don't lose myself and fill my stomach with the feeling that I'm here just to suffocate for nothing. If you know real pain, then you see it when you look me in my eyes. I try to hide it, but they do not lie. I wanna sleep, but if I try, the demons who creep in my dreams will collide. So I stay up and I stare at the ceiling and ask myself if I should even share these feelings. Then I hear a voice in the distance from a ghost-like image say my pain could be somebody's healing. So I close my eyes and drift to the place that inspires these lyrics. And as I see flames and I scream, I pray it's a place you'll never have to visit. Isaiah 54, verse 17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Stacks. Yeah, straight from the depths of hell. The devil's calling, he might win a couple battles, but I promise he will not prevail. These words are what I used to post bail. My people trapped inside these chains, they got us thinking in these jail cells. So keep it quiet when I'm spitting real. The way we living isn't right, and yeah, I bet that's how Tupac would feel. This generation's different, had to go and cop a shield and keep myself away from matters glorifying popping pills. This is the energy of Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr., Harry Tubman, and Emmett Till. Look to God, then I kneel. Yeah, the devil's calling, he's been looking for the weak, but I promise we won't sign and seal. Yeah, this is not a game. The devil's calling on my people, stay inside and please be quiet when he screams your name. He tried to lead me down the wrong way. I used to question God, but after what I've seen, I'll never do that shit again. These verses biblical, I rap and pray that every day the people watching, listening, and heed to the things I say. I've been through and felt pain, been down, felt rage, bounced back, seen God, bowed down, got saved. Not from the streets, I'm on the sidewalk advocating peace. I wanna see all of my people win and set free. I'm here to tell you that you better know that God sees, and if you do not listen, he will humble you right to your knees. Fuck fame, fuck greed, all the material things, the devil's in sheep's clothing, he gives what you don't need. Keep your eyes open, don't sleep, and if you do, be aware, he will visit you inside your dreams. And once you wake up, he will not leave. His speed's 5G, everywhere and scrolling on your phone screen. Packed in, force feed, front row, nosebleeds, old friends, home team, come home, don't leave. So listen close, cause I'ma say it slow. The devil's watching every move you make in every single place you go. I used to think that I was all alone until I felt him breathing down my neck while I was sleeping right inside my home. I tried to wake up, but the devil had me in the hold. I tried to move, he paralyzed my skeleton and all my bones. And that's when I called God, and then I shouted out amen. And I could put that on the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and the Ghost. That I will not fold, that I will never crack, never sell my soul. 6'2", standing on my faith, I feel ninefold. Walking on this path, I could do it with a blindfold. Devil tried to blame me for my faith like a console. Hell no, stay down, 10 toes, hands up, case closed. They know to stand strong as the rain post, to wait till the gates close and pray as the pain goes. Everything you see is not what it seems. Even the nicest people that you meet have devilish genes. In this world full of evil, we are sinners and fiends. The devil's calling on us, but we gotta let that phone ring straight from the depths of hell. The devil's calling, he might win a couple battles, but I promise he will not prevail. These words are what I used to post bail. My people trapped inside these chains, they got us thinking in these jail cells. This is the energy of Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr., Harry Tubb, and Emmett Till. Look to God, then I kneel. Yeah, the devil's calling, he's been looking for the weak, but I promise we won't sign and seal. My eyes tell stories I'll never recite. Look inside my eyes, I'm wounded, wounded, wounded. They think I'm fine, but I can't do this, do this, do this. The pain deep inside my eyes tell stories that I can't recite. They think I'm fine, but I might lose it, lose it, lose it. I tried to move on, I tried to replace, change patterns, stop eating at our favorite place. I'm in a dangerous cycle of self-loathing and hate. I wanna sleep, but when I do, I fucking see your face. Reliving past times is how I pass time. Oh, you say you sorry? Bitch, that's what you said the last time. I thought we were a fairy tale, the story ended, then you sold it back to me and tried to paint me as the bad guy. Don't try to act like you ain't take me for granted. After months of taking care of you, repairing your damage, I spent time, money, you were taking advantage, and then you came up with some bullshit and you totally vanished. Fuck, just cause I'm a man, that doesn't mean that I cannot cry. And just because they love you doesn't mean that they will not lie. People change and grow apart, I know we cut ties, but sometimes I still wonder how you did it and ask why. Look inside my eyes, I'm wounded, wounded, wounded. They think I'm fine, but I can't do this, do this, do this. The pain deep inside my eyes tell stories that I can't recite. They think I'm fine, but I might lose it, lose it, lose it.
Every knife is a sword fight, every thought is a war, and every mirror holds reflection of a battle that I'm not winning anymore.
I took that knife from my back and I put that knife on my fist. I took that knife from my fist and I put that knife to my wrist. I ain't never been good at love, but fuck it, I take a stab at it. It's got a bad habit of letting people close to me that ain't supposed to be. But supposedly you changed, I don't feel the same, and you